NASDAQ. So hello and welcome. Sneeze attack. Sorry about that. And futures show sorry, safe. Oh, sorry, sneeze attack. Let's go to open today's routine. I'm sorry again. Whew. I guess it's too warm. It's the AC there, so. Oh, now it stopped. Let's go. Today we had employment at 8:30. The market dropped heavily. Retail sales, market dropped heavily. Business inventories, 10. Oh, sorry. Similar thing. US holding quite well. The other indexes giving back a little bit. China push and Japan push in the last trading day. Month to date, year to date, about flat. And so far so good. Yesterday was a negative day. Let's see, we have 2 in a row. Most likely we do have 2 in a row, but we never know. What's going on here? I'm going to give you these charts on Twitter or X. So to go here and check. This should be live, and here we should be live as well. Go to Pro Twitter. Pro X now, it's Pro X. So here we can say more new lows, more new lows than highs. This and send it here in the chat so you guys see it. Oh, next is not working. Yes. Oh yeah, X is working. You see it here in the chat, and then I could do copy, go there, and if we go to Discord, you guys, Discord, go to streams, go to stream there, go in the stream there, and this link can go to the intraday. couple minutes to go. So there, the chart there is, hey, the last 4 days has not been strong. Now we have the key of the story, VIX closing at 23 yesterday. We'll review now the real-time update. And VIX update. We can copy this, and here we can say alarms. Here is new comments. This can carry into next week. Right. So we are open. Let's go to see the data. And this is very surprising. I'm going to liquidate 500 more here. This is what I sent this morning. Well, it was on Twitter, on X. And crude. The question here is, hey, let me see if the trade is still up. We're up, I mean. Crude is 88, big 9% up overnight. Okay, the traffic is about 70 or 80% down, 80% down on the Gulf. So that's the explanation. And now we have the, yes, let me check the market internals and take it for reference. Market internals with S&P 500 at the open. And this is not bullish at all, right? Market. And NASDAQ is not that bad. Let me open all the trading terminals. Trade station is missing. So we have Thinkorswim, Trade Station, Interactive Brokers, and Workspace. Let's go with, oh, yes, pushing lower. Minutes. NQ is strong, huh? 2%, 2.5 Russell. 2% YM. Yes, 1.5. Similar to NQ. And we know what this is going to say, right? And let me see how gold is doing. Gold is up, ES is down, crude 10% now. Wow. Bitcoin down to 60 euro. Meta down. Tesla. We're going here. Let's go on the news, okay? And it's not going down. The first one, the strength is in the NQ. YM pushing lower. And Russell RTY. What is this? Euro Y. CUS. RTY. Use delete. Dow Jones weak. Yes, bounced a little bit, but took the overnight low. NQ took some issues. Did not take the overnight low. Let's go and review the news. I don't know what unconditional surrender means, but hey, Trump demands unconditional surrender. Let me see what had happened in the last update. Attacks 7th day now. Israel pounds Beirut. Israel is stuck in a bunker in says it's stuck in a bunker in Tehran being used by Iran's leadership. US gave India 30 days waiver to buy Russian oil. Qatar, Saudi Arabia say attacks on the US bases warranted. Iran says its attacks will intensify. Donald Trump says US must help choose Iran's new leader. Supreme leader. That's very old news. So let me give you an update on this. Unconditional surrender. Let's see if I can call this. Yes, trading lower. Well, YM is not. Sorry, yes, trading lower. Well, we know how this goes. Tech positive for the day and everything else is negative. Financials down. but we need to pull the trigger here. We take profits, or we go and go long or short. I mean, let's go and see. Let me share it. Remove the charts. Chart trader off. I don't want to reveal chart trader off. Right. I wish I could do chart trader off in all the charts at once. Chart trader off. Chart trader off. And chart trader off. So here we have the NQ from the lowest time frame, right? This is 2 minutes volume profile. 9:30, it's here. We open, press lower a little bit, gain some buying pressure, retrace, but not taking the high of the 9:34 candle, right? Here is the overnight price action. I guess I have too much data here. This is 500. You can see the entries there and show wise. Should be off. Okay, but it shows. 5 minutes looking down. The delta is going up, and now it's brushing down. Yes, down as well. Here it's Monday, push, second push, retrace, fell to grab Fridays. This is a Friday, right? Now pressing on this level. I don't know if it's going to succeed or not, but hey, the low of the week. It could be a nice target, this low here, right? In the longer term here, we have volume candles. So the thicker the candle, the more volume it had, and it's 24 hours, right? And 240 minutes candles. So that's 2 hours, right? Last night you saw overnight, and then the last 4 hours with heavy volume, but nothing compared to the one here. So what we can see is, hey, when the big volume is to the downside, right? When the big volume is to the upside, right? It gives some tells. Here it's true that we have a big volume to the downside, and it fell to capitulate into a new candle to the downside. Here we have a strong volume to the downside. It retraced, and we are seeing this here. What we don't know, of course, is so if we close here in this area below 24,700 or something like that, can it retrace all the way here for another push lower? Of course you can. This is the same, but 720 minutes, because it's different than the daily candles, right? So let me show you why. The horizontal lines are the same, so those are the levels from the volume. But I guess I could refresh this somehow. No, easiest is like this. Here we can see a similar story when there is a strong candle in one direction with a lot of volume, even though it closed higher, right? It fell to close low, then few candles came. Here it was rejected with a strong volume to the downside and then continuation, then volume to the upside and flat, and then big volume to the downside. And this is what we have seen is volume to the downside and then big volume in the opening prints, right? Now we have 7 hours to go. 7 hours to go, right? Oh, so this candle can get much thicker, and this is the traditional daily candle, right? But if you click here, oh, it's just simply daily candles, okay? Equivolume, okay, it's equivolume. So the thicker the candle is, the more volume. But here you don't see it as clearly in the 750 and 720 minutes. So that's why I have those, right? So far, let's see what had happened in the last few minutes. Oh, NQ fell to trade lower. It's pushing. Yes, it's pushing. And now YM and Russell, Dow Jones and Russell at the bottom range of the trading distribution so far. What do we have? I mean, the main stocks, they're going to be recovering. Nvidia recovering good. This is a new low, a weekly low, new low. Tesla gap and holding, but gap down and holding. Broadcom well. Amazon was having a very strong days. Let's see Amazon in the 3 time frames. So this was the push of this line. See, we have the push here, and then I got a signal here, but hey, it didn't follow up. Amazon price alert yesterday. Yeah, it was right here at 39, so it was right at the high. It reached 220.47, and my alert was of 39. Tin. Sink or swim. Let's see what happened. Tech stocks continue to push positive. And the ticks are coming away from the downside pressure at the opening, but the market internals are not getting stronger. Let me go and check the picture I sent. So this was in the morning 3, and now it's 4, 2, and now it's the same. Russell is got stronger, and S&P is just getting weaker. Here, a little weaker across the board. And volatility, this is the one I wanted to check. We are having an issue with volatility at 25, gap up. But my question is, can this translate into next week, right? Now at 25, it is a place where we need to take into consideration explosions above 30, right? The last one was here, October. of course, we got the tariffs here that it went to 44. Mm. So far it's holding. And then we got the euro that was giving back a little bit, and now it came back to 115 here. You can see my targets. So first is right there, right? There's a bubble that was drawn a few days back. And the second one is 114 here. I gave it some time. Look, it's about matching. Let's see what's going on, because this trend line should help us to be in the right side of the trade. Let me put it here. And Q and the X. As you can see, so I mean, the week started on the 2nd, right? A strong day, push lower, and a strong day, push higher the whole day. It went to the high, it fell. It went to the low, it cracked, but it closed like a doji. Now we have a gap down and not follow up to the downside. So let's see. Let's see what we get. It's Friday with bad data. Let me check here how bad the data was. Prior, revise, consensus, actual. Let's see what this guy said about the main news. Half an hour already. Government. No one to check markets, global markets. Yeah. Job data. Rattles markets. Boop. And that's pretty much. Oh, we have one more thing. They I mean, we know the numbers, but let's do the market movers. Yeah, we go to futures, and everything red across the board. Everything red. Nikkei, big dump. So what do we have here? The US matching somehow the downside pressure from the Dow Jones. Oh, sorry, from the European indexes, even though Spain, Greece, Switzerland, Italy are worse. Euro stocks as a whole 1.6, Nikkei 3% down, 3.3, Australia 2.2, Hansen 1.9 in local currencies. Yeah, year to date, not great. NDX is now positive. NDX is now positive. Candle from the open is positive. Let's see if we have another day where, hey, we just, what is this, 600, 150 points. I guess I can take it. 150 points. Oof, you remove the eyes and this thing flies. But oh no, Russell also. The stop. This looks like the rest of the week. Before 7. So now it's giving back. So let's see which stocks actually are doing this. Yeah? Equity market movers. So this is here. Equity market movers. It goes to Palantir. Market movers analyze the drivers of index performance by sectors. I put AAPL and M. Markets, industries. Fine. Markets, equity market movers. And it goes to Palantir. I know I don't have permissions for all doing this. But okay. Ooh, another push. Man, look at this. It's moving really fast. Let's go here. So you can see. It was 100 points in 4 minutes. Yeah. At 800. Yeah. These are two strong cells, flashed, small cell. So I need a line here, horizontal line. I want horizontal line. Let me make it large. 23, and I need a 24. And 950, and here I need a, and make this global, all shorts. Hmm. So what I do here, it's hey, 50 points is $1,000 in one contract, right? So if price goes from here to here, it's $1,000. That's why I like the margins like that, right? So we had the news, you see, at 8:30. We had the news at 8:30. It went, let's see, let's analyze that candle. I don't even know if this screen is going to fit. Not really, but I don't see the margins. But you can see here the volume, the high volume. Open here, push lower, probably push higher, and then push lower, close here, open. And the next one, we can see. Okay, this is the time to say hello to my little friend. He came back to this. And it's time to say bye bye. No need to push it. The market is negative in the market profile. It's negative on the market internals. Ticks are below zero, but then Q keeps pushing higher. Now consumer staples and industrials turn positive. Financial are not anymore. And we are inside of yesterday's trading range. YM and Russell. Dow Jones and Russell below yesterday trading range. But yes, an NQ. NQ above. NQ is much stronger. You can see, let me show you the trading system here. It went short at the open of this candle. It just had 280R. It got stopped yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. It did. It was able to gain. These systems, if we go historical, we do have 54% win-loss ratio. Executions, analysis. I mean, just 200 points, but 200 points is what makes the difference, right? I need to go in a few minutes, but there's something wrong here. Ticks are trading positive. NQ is trading at the high of the day and continue with negative pressure for the indexes. And the AD line is becoming healthier. Oof, I need to go. And trade station. Made money in the short, and now it's looking for the short overnight, and now it's trade again. But Okay, guys, and closing down the platform. That's the end of the week for me. See you later. Bye bye.